Hey everybody, Doug back for chapter 5. This is where things start to get exciting for me. In a previous video, we talked about the difference between being someone that's just reacting to life and someone that's pursuing life. Now, to review, that person that's reacting to life, they're just putting on that fireman's helmet every morning. They're running from fire to fire that life throws at them. They don't see a future that can be any better than their past. They don't think there's anything they can do about it as well. Now, on the flip side of that is that person that's pursuing life. And now these are people, they've got things that they are going after. They believe the future can be better than the past, and they think that they can do something about it. So, how do we move from reacting to life to pursuing life? We have found that there's a direct correlation between someone's personal wants and dreams and how they look at life. And one of the key components to that is having a big list of things that we're interested in, that we're excited about. Now, my list began with over 100 things on it, and each year some stuff gets checked off, and then there's other stuff that gets added to it. It's just kind of it's never going to end, and that's really fun for me. Things as simple as cleaning out a closet, cleaning out a garage, to as complex as learning how to fly, are all items that would fall onto on your personal I want to list. Now, how do you prioritize this big list? If you got 100 things on there, how do you prioritize this list? Now, in the book, you're going to see a piece in chapter 5 called the Wheel of Life. Now, the Wheel of Life, we're not going to cover all of it here, but it's got 8 categories that you score yourself on, and it helps identify what areas you would probably need to focus on first. There's a really good example on page 65 about a guy named Steve. You can see how he worked through that priority list through his Wheel of Life. It's a great example. Now, building this I want to list that can become really big can bring about a couple different emotions. One of them can be pretty negative. You can sit there and you've got this big giant list and you can say to yourself, man, I haven't accomplished anything in my life. It's just overwhelming. Just understand that it's normal to have those kind of thoughts those kind of thoughts are going to creep into your mind. But remember that by just doing this step in the process, you're putting yourself into pretty rare company. 9 out of 10 people have never done anything like this in their life. So remember, it's all about progress. This is not about perfection. Focus your mind on how great it's going to be when you check that first thing off your list. We're going to be there with you every step of the way, walking you through the process. So enjoy the process, do the work. Again, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you being a part of this. That's all for today.